For over 10 years, Amar Singh's charity has been putting food on the table for tens of thousands of Aussies in need. But now he says he might be forced to close.
Hey, how are you?
Amar Singh has dedicated his life to helping people.
Would you like some hot food as well? We've got rice and lentils curry. Yeah?
10 years ago, he founded Turbans for Australia, a charity at the coalface of Australia's cost of living crisis.
So we're the grassroots charity that people just, call up to, hey, I need hampers, I need help.
Amar says he started with two goals: feed people in need and changing minds.
Well, I started the charity after facing racism in my normal day-to-day life. Enough is enough. We need to do something about this and change people's perspective. And I think generosity has the great ability to change people's mind, but also create those long-lasting friendships.
From humble beginnings delivering food from the back of his truck, Turbans for Australia now has warehouses in Sydney and Melbourne delivering 5,000 food hampers a month, with plans to expand into Brisbane, Adelaide and Alice Springs.
So it's wherever the need is we go, but I think it's also been the generosity of average Australian that has got us so far.
The cost of living crisis has seen demand for Amar's service skyrocket, but donations have also fallen by 50% as people feel the pinch.
We're seeing demand close to the COVID lockdowns. It's gone up by 40%, and yet cost of living means that donations are going backward.
With the charity now stretched to breaking point, Turbans for Australia is calling for urgent government funding to the tune of $6.6 million.
We're not asking for some stupid amount of money, we're asking just for basics, so we can hit the ground running and make it work.
Today, the government promised if re-elected, they'll provide $1.6 million to help Turbans for Australia set up operations, but just for a new program in Perth.
I'm a huge supporter of not just the material support that they provide, but that sense of belonging and that sense to people that they are not alone, that there's somebody out there who cares for them.
While Amar says any funding is welcome, that money won't help keep his charity on the East Coast, which is where all the people he currently helps are located.
Well, we might not be here. Simple as that. If we don't get the funding, how much can we keep pushing?
For Amar, helping people isn't the type of job he can switch off from. He receives calls from desperate people, often well into the night.
I'm struggling and I need food. Could you please give me a call back, please? I've got nothing at home. I've got stale bread and please, I need food. Thank you.
Starting Turbans for Australia was a way to give back. But for me, it's full on. I love what I do, and I feel I'm in a very blessed position to be able to help so many and create these wonderful stories and meet so many people.
And we're joined now by Amar Singh. And Amar, today's funding is great news, but we are in the middle of a cost of living crisis. If you don't get more, what will that mean?
That means we'll just have to work hard and go back to our original donors and pledge for more money from them. But what we need right now is a huge cage induction so we can build the infrastructure that we require to be able to serve Australians in need, and especially during this cost of living crisis, but ongoing. Sadly, too many people are finding it hard to put food on the table. Approximately 500,000 Australians will struggle to put food on the table every night. This is a huge, shocking figure.
And if you can't serve everyone that is in need, what would it mean to you personally if you did have to start turning people away?
Look, it'll break my heart. I love to help people. This is what we've done. We've built this charity from the cab of my truck to where it is today. But I don't like to turn people away. We are the ones that find ways to get stuff done. So for us, this is what we're trying to do now is ask the government from both Labor and Liberal sides to say, hey, commit this funding to us so we can keep and help serving those Aussies in need in times of disaster, but also ongoing. Cost of living crisis is the silent disaster. In my 10 years of charity work, I've never seen it this bad.
It's amazing what we saw earlier, the way that you were helping people. And we first spoke to you, you just said you've been doing it for 10 years. We spoke to you about 5 years ago was the first time. And the charity's grown so much since then. You're now providing food to 5,000 people a month. Obviously very important to them, but how important is the charity to you?
Oh, it's part of my life now. I've sacrificed a lot in my personal life with family. I've got a young family. Last time I went to LA for the bushfires there, I missed my little daughter's 6th birthday. So this is the cost you pay, and all the travel and weekend work, because all our hampers on Sunday, so I miss out a lot on family time. But it also gives me the sense of belonging. But the young kids around us, and even my own kids, love what I do, and they're always saying, hey, Dad, we need to help more people. So this is not just a charity thing, it's more of a community and helping those vulnerable people in times of need. And I want to be able to do more.
Amar, you do such an amazing job. You are literally saving lives and you're building community, which is so important. When you think about all the people that you've helped, is there someone who stands out in your memory?
Plenty of people. I remember a gentleman that has been coming to us for almost two years in one of our warehouses to pick up food hampers. And a couple of months ago, he goes, "Hey, by the way, I always wanted to ask you this." I said, "What is it? Are you not getting the right hamper?" He said, "No, I wanted to see if I can help before I pick up a hamper." So I have a lot of respect for the clients that come to us. They're not people who just there to take. They also want to give back. I had a lovely old couple that come to us. The lady knitted me a scarf. She said, "Mr. Singh, this is for you." So those sort of gifts and the blessings I get from these people is absolutely huge for me.
You put your heart and soul into it, don't you, Amar? Well, if you want to make a donation or volunteer to help Turbans for charity, head to our website where you'll find all the details. Would you please thank Amar Singh?
Thank you.